I promised you that the period of America we're entering into would be the most wildly corrupt in our nation's history. And yeah, we're already there. Not like a year into the presidency we hit it. No, before Trump was even inaugurated, he did, I think, the single most corrupt, albeit still legal act that we've ever experienced from one of our presidents or any politician, honestly. So on Saturday, Donald Trump, I guess, woke up not only as a regular billionaire, but like a crypto billionaire. Because in the days leading up to his inauguration, what he was worried about was launching a meme coin. And so he did that. It's a cryptocurrency thing. Now they're sort of trying to hide that in all their advertising. They just say it's my official meme or whatever. I guess they wanted people to think it's just like buying one of his trading cards or something again, but no, it's just a cryptocurrency. It's literally all it is. Now on the website, they have a disclaimer that says the coin is, quote, not intended to be an investment opportunity. And it appears that will be the case. It is not an investment opportunity for regular people. It has nothing to do with any political campaign or any political office, which is also true. He is gonna make bank off of this, and we'll tell you how much, and it has nothing to do with his office, which means that campaign finance laws have nothing to do with any of this. And so as of Sunday morning, his meme coin meant that the crypto was worth $58 billion, despite not being anything. It's not a good, it's not a service, it's worth $58 billion. So he was technically one of the world's 25 richest people for the first time in his life. Now, bear in mind that back in 2021, he called cryptocurrency a scam. And I'm not pointing that out to say that he changed his mind. I think he still believes that. He just thinks that he should be on the good end of the scam. And that's what he's done, because in this cryptocurrency, 80% of the tokens are owned by an affiliate of his business, which means that even if tons of money floods in, which has, the vast majority of the wealth that's generated is his. Okay, regular people can trade all they want. They're just building up his money there. And so he makes billions and billions of dollars. Now, at some point, he'll be able to sell, which he do, and it will crash, even though it's already technically crashed, even without that happening. The pump and dump, the dump hasn't even happened and it's already crashed. But that's exactly what it is, and that's what's designed to be. It's a pump and dump. And to give you an idea of perspective, as of yesterday, 89% of his wealth was this cryptocurrency. Again, it's not anything. It's not a thing. It's not a building. It's not even a crappy pair of gold shoes or a guitar or cologne or a piece of his suit. It's just a bit of code that they printed, and it was enough to transfer tons of money from his followers to him, and then also theoretically from other people. Now, there was some trouble, Brett. His wife launched her meme coin, which again, they're just defining as a meme, not a coin, because again, this is about conning people who don't understand how this works. And that caused his to crash a ton, I guess. His coin lost nearly 40% of its value as people dropped his to buy the Melania one. And so $7.5 billion worth of value had dropped. And now I guess both of the coins have crashed by like 50%. And so just to be clear, and then we'll discuss, what's gonna happen here is that a lot of red hat wearers are gonna put money into this, or already have, and they're gonna lose 50% to 100% of what they put in. And it's gonna be devastating to them. But the far bigger issue is that anyone in the world, any random foreign businessman or politician can buy this. It's cryptocurrency, so it's basically untraceable. It's not covered by any of our laws. And they can transfer $100,000 to Trump, $1 million to Trump, $100 million to Trump, and it's just his money. They used to have to stay in his hotel for overinflated prices to do this. Now it's all just online. Like literally, Saudi billionaires could just transfer. Remember the Ukraine thing with Hunter Biden? Biden got $5 million from China that they could never establish. Literally any Chinese businessman could transfer money to Trump, send him a message or whatever on Telegram. Like, hey, by the way, I gave you your bribe. I don't know, this is obviously not a scripted thing, Brett, as is clear. We don't have a teleprompter. It's all just legal. And my mind cannot even wrap itself around the scale of the corruption that we have, that will continue. What are we supposed to do about this? Because I don't see how this is anything other than the most technologically advanced wide-scale bribery than we've ever had as a nation before.
It's so impressive, John. Don't you see that you're just thinking about it wrong? It's impressive. There's people that will defend Trump. The way they defend him is so funny. It's like when he's a tax cheat, it's like, well, I would cheat on my taxes if I could get away with it. You're not gonna get away with it. He's gonna get away with it. It's like it's a bunch of crypto bros that remind me of like grown ass men who buy the jersey of a famous athlete and then wear that jersey. Like that's not your jersey. You're pretending to be someone else who is wildly rich and famous off the sport you're talking about. Like there is a certain level if you talk to like the crypto people that are like, yeah, and I can do this too. I can be just like Trump in terms of the success. No, Trump's success and ability to leverage crypto into something huge is just the sad dynamic of influencer culture in America being like social currency turning into actual currency. Trump became president. Like, look at that chart again. Can we please put that graphic 3 up again? Trump is known for being billionaire, for being best business billionaire. But best business billionaire got $2.6 billion attributed to his success as a billionaire. To be a giant real estate mogul, you should have like how few buildings TV. It takes to get $2.6 billion. Outside, there is so much more rich that he got after convincing you that he was much more richer than he actually was able to become. That DJT stock is just influencer social currency becoming real currency. This meme thing is influencer social currency because he's president and has fooled enough of you weirdos into the prosperity gospel of Trump.
Yeah.
You have made so many more billions for him by turning social currency into currency. And I understand it's like this weird dystopia that we feel where we don't even know where real wealth can come from because it's not in building things. It's not in actual stuff. It's, we've mined the earth and now it's all really just, if you're not an oil baron, you're not a real estate baron, the only hope you have for upward mobility is like online scams.
Yeah, that's all it is. And like think about like the path that he's been on. So he inherited a business of making buildings or whatever. And eventually they stopped making buildings, but they still put their name on buildings that other people made or whatever. And then he put his name on a TV show that he didn't make and it mostly lied about his career. But at least it was TV, like you could watch it. It was a thing. And then he did his social media site, which was basically nothing and it was never worth what they said it was. But it is technically a social media site. Now he's just putting his name on nothing. It's not anything. They literally say it's not even an investment thing. That's just to cover their ass, obviously, but like, it's just putting your name on nothing. It's just branding floating around in purgatory. And the only way it goes up is as a result of either corruption, it's just people handing over money as a bribe, or people who love him being like, oh, finally my chance to make money because obviously libs aren't buying this or whatever. So when he cashes out, he's going to have taken significant sums of money from his followers who I guess are happy to have transferred their money to a billionaire. I don't know why, I don't know what you get out of that. But, and again, we were supposed to like believe Biden was corrupt and Jimmy Carter had that peanut farm and all that. Like, our country does not have the legal framework to deal with cosmic scale corruption like this. And under Trump and the Republicans, they're not gonna set it up. So this will continue, it will get even worse. And I guess for some people, the only satisfaction will come from knowing that it's mostly MAGA people who are gonna lose everything from this. I don't personally draw any pleasure from that, but I'm sure some people will. Utterly insane, should be illegal. He should be in jail as a result of this. He certainly will not be.
Just really quick, an AI thing. Donald Trump got $400 million from his dad in like 1975. If you put that in the S&P, according to whatever in 20 whatever dollars, the calculator puts it at $126 billion he would have been worth if he just put it in the stock market. And he turned out to have 2.6 billion after that. That's how bad business guy he is. Period.
Yeah, this couldn't happen if we were more wary for being scammed. But unfortunately, there's so many people that benefit from the scams that work to disarm you. The Fox News and the independent right-wing influencers and everything are trying to break you down to make you desperate and trusting of these people that you should never trust because they benefit from it. They don't own billions in the coin or whatever, but their businesses are funded by the people who do. Their books are bought by the people who do. And so they work together to screw you over and convince you to hate the only people who are trying to save you from financial destruction. Members make a difference here at TYT. You help make the show happen, and we see you in the chat with your loyalty badge. Click the join button to become a member today.